edges are laid, puff is flourishing, skin is glowing. It's a good day. Today's a good day. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jessica. Welcome back and thank you for tuning in today. So today's video is going to be my first impression and review of the e.l.f. It's actually new. Their 16-hour camo concealer. It's a $5 concealer. I'm going to try to hold this up so you guys can see. There are 18 shades within this concealer. It's long wearing. I love the fact that on the PR package it tells you which shades are cool undertones, which ones are neutral undertones, and which ones are warm undertones, so I can like not guess. I will say, looking at this, it's not an extensive range, but I mean, it's okay. It's an okay range. And the shades range from like fair, light, medium, tan, deep, and then there's also rich, which is like the deepest. So, and it claims to last up to 16 hours. Some days you just have those 16-hour days where your makeup stays on your face that long. For me personally, it never lasts really that long unless I'm doing something and I'm gone like all day. So this is a full coverage, long wearing matte concealer. So what I'm looking for is I'm just here for like the formula and the coverage. Like, is it really going to be full coverage? Also, I find that sometimes with concealers, my issue is that it just picks up on texture instead of just like kind of camouflaging texture or gliding over texture. I feel like it settles and I'm just not here for it. Or sometimes they can be too greasy, so I'm just looking for this to not be any of those. I used to really be a hardcore e.l.f. fan. I just kind of like tried different products, so I haven't really honestly reached for e.l.f. But I have an extensive collection of e.l.f. to my surprise. They sent me so many products, so thank you e.l.f. for sending this to me and kind of getting me like back on track with e.l.f. because A, it's affordable, okay? But B, a lot of these products look promising, so I'm excited to try a few of them out. So I'm gonna try to keep this as e.l.f. as I possibly can. So yeah, without rambling, let's dive into this video. All right, I'm gonna try out this oil control priming mist. And basically you can use this before your makeup, after your makeup. It's supposed to control your oils. I haven't used this, so let's try her out. Oh, she sprays. She's a sprayer. Next, I'm gonna go on to the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This one feels super smooth. Let's try her out. It almost feels like a moisturizer. So my lips are super dry right now and cracked, like crusty to the max. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Lip Elixir. At first I honestly thought it was a lipstick until I tried to put it on and it was a scrub and I was like, oh, okay. I do love the fact that it looks like a lipstick, so it makes it so easy. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to use this one by e.l.f. This is their oil-free SPF 15 sunscreen foundation in the shade Cocoa. And I don't believe I've ever used this, honestly. I know I've had it for some time, but I haven't used it. So, see how I like it. Alright, so this is how my face is looking after applying that foundation. The shade is a little warm, but the formula is okay. I feel like I'm not going to go in with any more because I feel like this foundation will kind of make me look oily just by judging on how it's looking on my skin. It doesn't look terrible. Alright, now it's time to try out this concealer, the 16-hour camo concealer. I'm going to go in with the shade Deep Olive, and it's described as a warm undertone. I feel like this will be a good highlighter for me. I do love this thick applicator, especially when I'm applying concealer. I don't know if I mentioned that these concealers are $5. So if this is a really good concealer, that's a steal. $5 concealer is like, oh, this is kind of, she's a little thick. Let me go kind of light-handed with her because I don't know what she's gonna do. You know, I've never met her before. We don't know each other, so I think we should take this slow. It is a little warm for me. I like my concealers not to be so warm. I prefer them to be either a little bit neutral, yeah, a little neutral, so it kind of balances the warmth in my skin tone. Because I don't know how this concealer works, I usually kind of allow my concealer to sit on my face for a little bit and then I go in and blend out. But just because I'm not really sure how she behaves, I'm gonna go ahead and blend her out now. Something's telling me to do it now, so I'm gonna just do it. This is a sponge by e.l.f. I've never used it before. I don't know how it works, but I figured I'd give it a shot in this video in case you guys wanted to try a sponge by e.l.f. She works pretty good. It's blending out pretty well. So with this concealer, I'm noticing that she can dry very quickly. So I don't think you need to like let her sit because she dries down pretty fast. So I'm glad I went ahead and went with my gut and blended her out. Had I let her sit on and allow my skin to soak it in, I feel like she kind of would have been a little bit harder to blend out. But it's a really good concealer. Like, it blends out really well. Y'all, e.l.f. might have just did something here because this concealer looks so good. I'm low-key shook because I'm telling y'all, I did not like the e.l.f. concealers that I tried in the past. I just didn't. This one, she might just be the one. Okay, so to contour, I'm going to try out this shade. This one is Rich Chocolate. I was debating between Rich Chocolate, which is this one, or Rich Cocoa. Ooh, decisions. I feel like this one might have a pinkier undertone. This one is just really warm, and then Rich Ebony is like really, really deep. And I don't know if that's gonna look muddy on me. So if I need a little bit more color, depth, then I'll go in with Ebony. But for now, let's try Rich Chocolate. Oh, that is not deep enough. Can y'all even see that? That is not deep enough for me. Okay, wrong one. All right, change of plans. I'm gonna go in with Rich Ebony because, yeah, that is clearly not a contour shade on me. Just felt like Rich Ebony was just a little bit too deep, but I'll go light-handed so it doesn't turn out so muddy. Oh, she is deep. Okay, I don't know how this is. You want to just go in light? I'm gonna try out this brush by e.l.f. This is their 104 brush. I've never used it before, so I think this is a contour brush. If it's not, it's a brush. I'm gonna use it. Guys, I think I just played myself. This is a really thick concealer. I forgot all about that. And no. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the brush I used for my foundation to kind of like tone that down because it's very rich. I should have went a little bit more light-handed. I thought I did, but apparently I did not. That is a lot for me. Let's just kind of diffuse it. That's what you want to do. You want to diffuse her. Otherwise, she can turn out extremely muddy. Alright, so this is my face after I set it with a loose setting powder. I didn't have an e.l.f. one, so I just did that part off camera. But so far, so good. Like, I feel like the concealer laid down really, really well. Like, it set really well. It didn't start doing any weird creasing or shifting or moving so far. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. palette. This is a blush palette. It's in the shade Dark. But it has like these various shades. And I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to try this lighter shade right here. For highlight, I'm gonna try out this one. This is their Power Glow highlighter. I feel like this shade is really, it has a pump and it's kind of like a liquid highlighter. And I think I'm gonna use my sponge to apply that to my face. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eye makeup to complete this look. So this is the completed look after I applied all of the makeup, and I have to say I really do like this makeup look. It's so like simple, but it's like spring inspired. I love the glow on the skin. It looks super refreshed, youthful. I look about like maybe 5-6 years younger than what I am. I have to say I am like thoroughly impressed with this concealer, especially for it to be a $5 concealer. I think they did a really good job with the formulation of this concealer, because for it to be $5, I'm not saying that because it's $5 it's not going to be good, but let's just be real for a second. You get what you pay for. In this situation, this $5 concealer is way worth, I feel like it's worth more than $5, because it just makes your skin look so flawless. My skin doesn't look cakey. It doesn't feel heavy at all. That's another thing, and that's something that I look forward to when I'm wearing concealer or foundation. I just dislike when makeup feels heavy because I want to take it off. And what's the point of beating your face only to want to take it off like 5 minutes later? So I love the fact that my skin doesn't feel heavy. It feels like normal skin. It's not a drying mat at all. Like I can move my face, so that's a good that's a plus. Now this is my first time wearing it, so I will have to wear it to see how it works with like my staple makeup products, because this time I tried e.l.f. and I have to say e.l.f. I'm shocked. And I'm thoroughly impressed. The eye makeup looks good, the skin looks good. This is a really good concealer, so if you were debating whether or not to try it, or you just kind of wanted to see what it would look like on someone like around your skin tone, go for it, girl. Me and my puff say go for it. Are y'all digging this pinkish puff? I love my hair. I love it. She's so cute. She is so cute. Look at that. Ah. But this video is not about the hair. Now, does it last up to 16 hours? I don't know, and I don't think I would ever know, because I would never wear my makeup that long, especially like if I had control over that situation. So I would not know. Honestly, I don't test makeup for the longevity of it. Like, please last at least 5 hours, but like anything longer than that, I'm not really too much concerned with. How does she look after I apply my makeup? That's what I'm looking for, and if she looks good, then I'm good, sis. All right, y'all, that is my review of the new e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. It's $5, y'all. Give it a shot, give it a try. Let me know if you have tried it, if you liked it. What's your favorite concealer? Leave it down below in the comment section down below, but this is definitely one that I'm gonna be using again, okay? Also down below in the comment section, let me know what is your favorite e.l.f. product that you use. Like, do you use e.l.f.? If so, let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload, and that is all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.